Typical synthetic detergents. First is sodium alkyl sulfates. They consist of sodium alkyl sulfates obtained from long chain alcohols. We have taken a long chain alcohol with 12 carbon atoms, so that's why it is named as 1-dodecanol. Dodec means 12, a carbon, 12 carbon straight chain alcohol. It is also called lauryl alcohol. To this we add sulfuric acid and subtract water. This means 2 molecules of hydrogen and 2 of water. So we added 2 hydrogens, subtracted 2 hydrogens, so they both cancel. SO4 minus O means SO3. So this is just a method to write the formula. Here OH is there and here we will add SO3. So the molecule will become SO3OH. The rest is same. Right? Now NaOH is added, water is removed. Here 1 oxygen is added, 1 subtracted, so cancel. 1 hydrogen is added, 1 already we have, we are removing 2. So these hydrogens cancel. So that means we are adding sodium only. So SO3Na. Right? Here negative, here positive. Rest is same. This is dodecyl hydrogen sulfate and this is sodium dodecyl sulfate. Hydrogen is not written in this because we added sodium and removed hydrogen. This is in short called SDS and it is used in shampoos and cosmetics. The second is alkyl benzene sulfonate. The most commonly used detergents these days are linear alkyl benzene sulfonates, LAS in short form, such as sodium dodecyl benzene sulfonate, which are prepared as under. Benzene, we add CH3CH2 10 times COCl, that is 12 carbon atom and carbonyl group and chlorine. This molecule to benzene, here CH3CH2 10 times CO till here. This gets attached here. Let us say from here H and from here chlorine is removed. That means HCl is removed and this all gets attached here. Right? This is N-dodecanoyl benzene. Now we have done reduction. We have added zinc, mercury in the presence of HCl. So this C double bond O carbonyl group is converted to CH2 group. Its reduction occurred and 10 we have here 10 CH2 groups, but now here we have CH2 groups 11 because this one also gets added to this. So the name becomes N-dodecyl benzene. Now we add sulfuric acid and remove water. That means we are adding 2 atoms of hydrogen and removing 2 atoms of hydrogen. So these both get cancelled. SO4 we are adding and oxygen we are removing. So this also get cancelled and become SO3. So we add SO3 here and 1 hydrogen is already present here because benzene ring it contains hydrogens also. So the group becomes SO3H. Clear? Now this is called para-dodecyl benzene sulfonic acid. We add NaOH and remove water. It becomes, we have added NaOH. That means oxygen is cancelled, 1 hydrogen and this hydrogen, they both cancels with this hydrogen and only sodium is left. So this is replaced by sodium. SO3 negative, Na positive. This is called sodium para-dodecyl benzene sulfonate. So this method was just to get an idea how atoms gets added. It is not anything practically, right? It's just to write the formula. Next we have sodium alkyl sulfates and alkyl benzene sulfonates are also called anionic detergents. These are also called anionic detergents because their cleansing is due to formation of anions having long hydrocarbon chain attached to them. Third, are cationic detergents. They consist of quaternary ammonium salts. Let us see at the examples. This is cetyl trimethyl ammonium chloride, and this is benzyl dimethyl octyl ammonium chloride. Just look at the examples. Now, they are also called cationic detergents or invert soaps because their cleansing action is due to formation of cations having one or more long alkyl groups, and it is not due to negative ions like chloride or bromide as in detergents described before or in soaps. So that's why due to cations the formation of the cleansing action is due to formation of cations. That's why it is named as cationic detergents or invert soaps. They have germicidal properties but are quite costly. Therefore, they are not used on large scale. The fourth type is non-ionic detergents, or we can say ethoxylates. These are non-ionic detergents consisting of long hydrocarbon chain. One, we have long hydrocarbon chain. Second, we have repeated ethoxy units ending in an alcohol group. It is obtained from long chain aliphatic alcohols by treatment with ethylene oxide in the presence of a base. For example, this is a long chain alcohol, N-lauryl alcohol, with 12 carbon atoms. We treated it with 8 molecules of ethylene oxide in the presence of a base, and an ethoxylate is formed here. That means 10 carbons here, 1 here. This is as it is till here, and this group, this ethylene oxide is added here, and OH same like this. These 8 molecules get attached here, right? Even though these detergents are non-ionic, the presence of numerous oxygen atoms renders the polyether and end of the molecule water soluble through formation of hydrogen bonding. That means these detergents are non-ionic, it's clear, but due to presence of these number of oxygens, there are many oxygens in this. Due to presence of oxygen atoms, it forms hydrogen bonds with water, and hence it becomes water soluble. Thus it serves the purpose of a polar end, right? The long hydrocarbon chain is insoluble in water but soluble in oil. Now these are used as dishwashers or in washing machines because they have low lather washing action. Low lather